we're back on Southern Indiana now. We have a fun episode lined up for you. Of course, keeping y'all connected to all things Southern Indiana. We're going to be talking about celebrations, concerts, recovery dinners, and we have so much fun things happening, but we definitely want to keep you connected to all things happening in Jackson and the surrounding counties here in Southern Indiana. And of course, we want to thank Sean Hildreth for making all the magic happen behind the scenes. And keep it right here. Fun episode straight ahead. And we're back on Southern Indiana now. We're hanging out with Allison with the Seymour Parks Department, of course, serving all here of Southern Indiana. And of course, if you can make it to a park, you are definitely welcome. We're talking about looking for some public input on what you would like to see at the Parks Department, as well as maybe some special events and more. So, Allison, thanks so much for joining us. Let's talk about when the public, everybody likes to make their opinions known. I'm sure this is like a can of worms that you may not, be too excited to open up, but it's good to get the feedback. So let's talk about exactly what you're looking for, what sort of suggestions do people need to make, and then we'll launch into some fun events right around the corner.
Yeah. So our public input sessions, the next one is at Gaiser Park Shelter House on April 22nd from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Our main goal of the input sessions is to really try to grab what people are looking for to see in our parks. We want to know your likes, dislikes, what you would like to see, and what would make you come back to the park. So this is a great time for the community to give us their opinions and let us see what we can come up with.
Yeah. So what are some possibilities? What are you hearing? What are some things that might be on the table?
So we've had kind of low attendance on the input sessions, so we really haven't gotten a lot of input from the community members, so we're really just pushing for people to come forward.
Can people do it electronically as well? Can they send an email?
We always take emails, so if you if you can't make it to the sessions, please feel free to call, email. Our phone numbers are listed on all of the websites. If you have any ideas or suggestions, concerns, questions, please feel free to reach out.
All right. And while you're thinking about that, there's a lot of fun events right around the corner, including a dodgeball tournament. Who doesn't want to play dodgeball? It's like sixth grade all over again.
I know. Yeah. The co-ed dodgeball tournament is going to be April 25th at Girls Inc. from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. roughly. That depends on how many teams we get. It's $100 for a team of 10, and then if you have more than 10 players, it's an additional $10 for each player.
Okay.
And then we have our free Arbor Day event that's coming up at Harmony Park, so Brooklyn Pizza. There will be free pizza and free water. There will be games, tree bingo, coloring contest, prizes, including Brooklyn Pizza gift cards, trees crafts, and free saplings with the tree information on how to plant them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, to celebrate Arbor Day. Our summer volleyball league is now open. It happens at Gaiser Park on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, depending on what league you're in. It's $185 for a team of 6. Additional players are $15 each. We really have a good turnout with our volleyball. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Next up, we have Crossroads of Culture, which is at the Knights of Columbus on May 2nd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And this is where Crossroads of Culture celebrates the rich diversity of our community by bringing in vendors. It's a really good time, so I really suggest people go to it.
All right, so lots of fun things happening.
Yes.
All right, so let's mention that public input session one more time, and maybe like an email address or a way to get in touch with you on social media.
So the public input session is at Gaiser Park on April 22nd from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And I suggest the best way to get a hold of parks directly would be going through our park admin at seymourIN.org or calling 812-522-6420.
All right. So do you have some suggestions on your own? Like what are some fun things you would like to see, or maybe what are some suggestions you have heard?
I would say, I know a lot of people want more pickleball courts.
Okay.
That's a big thing.
Pickleball's good.
Yes. And some people want more at Gaiser because we have some at Gaiser. Some people want some at Shield. So if you're an avid pickleballer, we suggest coming to those as well. That would be a good one. I know that we're going to have some updates to our pool. So I know some people have some questions and concerns about the pool. This is a great time to get that information, though, from our department.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, definitely want your opinion. You can share that with them online or just come to one of their public input sessions. And don't forget to get signed up for all the fun events happening at the Parks Department. We'll be back right here. I'm Kelly Trask.
Hi, I'm Emery Jones, Career Education Coordinator at Prosser Career Education Center in New Albany. Are you ready to build your future? At Prosser, you'll explore 29 hands-on, high-wage programs, from aviation to culinary, welding to cybersecurity, all designed to launch real careers or college success. Prosser is located at 4202 Charlestown Road, New Albany, Indiana. Need help? Call our main office at 812-542-8508 or visit your school counselor today to learn more. Prosser, where your future begins.
We're talking with Sean Busby right now in Southern Indiana now about one of Southern Indiana's hottest festivals for music. And you definitely want to check it out. Crossroads Acoustic Fest coming up end of April. Definitely a staple each and every year. But Sean, thanks so much for joining us. And this is definitely a labor of love for you. But let's talk about how it got started, what it is, and how people can get tickets.
Yeah, so tickets are at the website, crossroadsacousticfest.com. But how I got started, I've been hosting music locally for 12 years now.
Yeah.
And I had heard from a committee that I was involved with that there was an interest in bringing a festival to Seymour. And so we got together with a bunch of folks that love music and started kicking around ideas. So the idea for this festival, the style of festival that it is, came from my favorite event down in Florida, which is the 30A Songwriters Festival. It's a great big thing.
Yeah.
This is much smaller, but it's a similar concept. So we bring in...
Just no beach.
Yeah, no beach.
Just no beach.
But
so close, though.
Yeah. But so the idea is that we bring in regional and nationally touring musicians of just amazing talent, fantastic talent. And they perform in small venues. Obviously, Seymour doesn't have any real music venues, but we turn things like Jackson County Visitor Center and Knights of Columbus and the Copper Top into music venues for the weekend. And everything is seated, so when you walk into any of these rooms, you're going to have a chair. You're not going to be standing. It's just a really neat experience.
Yeah.
You get to hear the stories and all the songs. And when I choose, I book all the artists for the festival. And when I'm working on building that lineup, we want to have a few bands, of course. Some folks really like the bands. But when I'm looking at individual songwriters or duos, I'm looking for several things. I want them to be great entertainers, folks that are going to make you laugh, they're going to share stories. But they've also got to be incredible musicians. So you're going to hear great guitar work and great lyrics. So I'm looking for the whole package, really.
Sure.
And this year is no exception. We've got a fantastic lineup.
Well, and it gives the audience an intimate opportunity to hear the heart behind the music. And I think that you never get from a large concert.
Yes. Yeah, it's much more intimate. You're going to have a chance to go over and shake the artist's hand after the performance if you want to. But it's sort of like you're just in a living room almost type setting, hearing this performance. Yeah,
it really is special. And if you've never done this type of concert before, it's definitely something to do on, check off the list.
It's incredibly unique. I'm sure a lot of people out there have never experienced anything quite like it.
Yeah. Well, which is another thing I love about this is you choose your experience.
Yes.
Right? So tell me how that works. So it's on a Friday. Tell me the dates, and then you can decide.
April 24th and 25th, which is a Friday and a Saturday. And we have multiple rooms, as we talked about. And you buy a wristband, and you can come both nights, or you can come just one night or the other if you need to. But once you've got that wristband on your wrist, then you can move about between the different venues. You'll have a schedule, and you can kind of pick and choose who you want to see.
Absolutely. Now, of course, you can enjoy lots of good food in the middle, right?
Yeah, we've got great restaurants here in downtown Seymour. We want folks to come out and support them, of course. Rails and Schweitzer's and all the other great places, Brewski's. But we've also we're going to have a couple food trucks as well. So a lot of folks tell me they love the music and they come for the music, but they also enjoy just the mingling about moving between the different venues and grabbing something to eat and seeing friends.
No 2 years are the same because you may choose different venues, you may choose different artists. I mean, it's like a mix and match.
Yeah. So most of the artists,
like the Grand Animals of music.
Most of the artists are new this year. We do have a few returning, and we like to bring back a few favorites every year. But we like to keep it fresh, obviously, as well. So we've got 15 different bands and musicians lined up this year, and 3 are returning and 12 are new.
Okay. Well, it's definitely something new each and every year.
Yes.
How can they get tickets, Sean?
Tickets at crossroadsacousticfest.com.
Okay.
Like I said, you can come just Friday, you can come just Saturday, but the best value is to come both nights and take in the entire experience.
Exactly. All right. Definitely check it out. Crossroads Acoustic Fest. Nothing like it in Southern Indiana, so we want you to experience it. We'll be back right here. I'm Kelly Trask. Wherever you go, our stations have your music, local news, local sports, and local weather covered. 95.3 WUME brings you today's best hits, along with Paoli Sports, local news, and weather. 98.7 WSCZ plays the timeless favorites from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, as well as local weather and Orleans high school sports. And 96.9 WKLO keeps it country with all your favorite classic country hits, plus Corridon and North Harrison high school sports, as well as local news and weather. Your soundtrack for Southern Indiana is found on 95.3 WUME, 98.7 WSEZ, and 96.9 WKLO. And we're back on Southern Indiana now, talking about one of Southern Indiana's funnest festivals. I know funnest is a word, but we have the Red, White, and Blue Festival happening in Crothersville. We're with Christy and Betty today, going to talk all about the event, what you can expect, and if you haven't been, why this year needs to be the year you come. Thanks for joining us today, and let's talk about the Red, White, and Blue Festival. We know it's in Crothersville, but let's talk about how it kind of got started and what exactly it is.
It started in 1976.
Wow. Okay.
And this is our 50th year.
50th birthday. Okay.
Yeah. It's just a small town festival.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, I think the Lions started it. And
Okay.
then they handed it over to someone else.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm not real sure on that.
Mm-hmm.
But,
it's all done on Flag Day.
yeah, it's based around Flag Day.
That's probably where it gets the name, Red, White, and Blue
Yeah.
Festival. Okay.
And then we honor veterans
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. And we'll have a carnival and we'll have
Okay.
vendors and
Yeah.
food and
All the things.
all the stuff.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so when is this event and what do people need to bring with them?
It's June 10th through the 13th.
Okay.
Possibly bring an umbrella
Okay. Yeah.
because if it likes to rain,
Yeah.
I don't know why. But we always usually have a little bit of rain.
Okay.
So bring you an umbrella and a little bit of money to spend for the vendors. So
Yeah.
you can buy
So
some
is it
cool
cash
stuff.
and card? They take both?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's cool. Some events have just gone, maybe they're cash only or maybe they're card
Well,
only.
I mean,
so
I have some vendors who do cash, but most of them now, I think
Yeah.
they're all both.
they do both. Fantastic. Okay. And then, so it's your typical small town festival, right? So the Red, White, and Blue Festival. If someone would like to become a vendor, is there still time to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Just contact me or Jimmy Smallwood, and we'll get you an application, and you just fill it out and send it in, and
Okay.
we'll let you in.
All right. So what's some of your favorite booths to visit while you're there or a favorite kind of food to have once a year when it rolls around at the Red, White, and Blue Festival?
I like Sunny Concession. She has the best fried pickles.
Okay. Fried
And-
pickles. Okay. I love it. Okay, so we've got everything for just food for everyone. Tell me about some of the other, do you have craft booths and things
Yes,
like that?
we have
okay.
craft booths. We'll have
Is there a parade or some of the
yes,
other
we have a
activities?
parade
Let's talk about that.
We have a parade on Saturday at 1:30, and then we'll have a cakewalk Saturday morning too. I don't know whatever time maybe
Yeah.
it picks to do it, and
Car show.
we'll have the car show Saturday morning too, and music. 2:30 we're having Grandma Weddle's kids sing.
Uh-huh.
So they'll be there at 2:30. She's going to do a song and a dance. That's her favorite thing.
Okay. All right. And then, of course, you have live music in the evening, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's going to be a great time. And if someone would like more information or if they want to become a vendor or maybe even a volunteer, how can they do that?
Just contact me or just contact our little Facebook page or
Okay.
the website.
Find you on Facebook. Oh, you do have a website too. Okay, great. Lots of ways. Anything else people need to bring with them, or do they need to plan on just getting everything at the festival?
Yeah.
Okay, good time to come check out and see everything as it
We
happen.
want to honor two people,
Okay.
hopefully two different, a man and a woman.
Yeah.
Oh.
A
A
veteran.
Oh, okay. Do they? Is that like a nomination process or?
I mean, people can send in their suggestions and we'll look at them and
Okay.
see, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as they're from Jackson County.
Okay. All right. So they get honored there. Will they know ahead of time, or so they can come
Yeah,
with
we'll
the families?
contact them. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Anything else anybody needs to know about the Red, White, and Blue Festival? Is it a free festival?
Yeah.
Okay.
Free
Just
parking.
pay for the things you need to do,
Yeah.
but yeah, free parking.
Free
All right.
parking and stuff like that.
All right. Love it. Okay, so tell me some other fun things going on at the Red, White, and Blue Festival people don't want to miss.
The 5K, we'll have that at 7, I think, in the morning
Okay.
on Saturday. And then the baby contest will take place, I think the registration's like at 10 or something. And the parade registration's around 10 too.
Okay.
So that's Saturday, the baby contest. And then fireworks at 10 o'clock to close us out.
Okay.
And it's by straight shooters.
Okay. Yeah, they're known for good fireworks shows, so that'll be fun.
It's going to be
Right.
a special
It's going to be a special one.
Well, it's a big birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned, well, we won't talk about it, but 50 is a fun year. All right, lots of things happening. Red, White, and Blue Festival. You don't want to miss it. We'll be back right here on Southern Indiana Now. I'm Kelly Trask.
Hi, I'm Emery Jones, Career Education Coordinator at Prosser Career Education Center in New Albany. Are you ready to build your future? At Prosser, you'll explore 29 hands-on, high-wage programs, from aviation to culinary, welding to cybersecurity, all designed to launch real careers or college success. Prosser is located at 4202 Charlestown Road, New Albany, Indiana. Need help? Call our main office at 812-542-8508 or visit your school counselor today to learn more. Prosser, where your future begins.
And we're back on Southern Indiana Now. I'm Kelly Trask. We're hanging out with Mariana talking about a big recovery dinner. Want to give you all the scoop on that and how we can just connect you to all the resources that you need, but also connect you to celebrations. So, Mariana, thanks so much for joining us today. Let's talk about exactly who the dinner is celebrating and how people can get connected.
Thank you. So this is our 4th annual Recovery Recognition Dinner hosted by 180 RCO. And it's an evening to celebrate people in recovery, wherever that is, whether their recovery journey started that day or 25 years ago. It's a night you can go out, be surrounded by people in recovery in a positive setting, be honored and celebrated. There's a great meal. There's entertainment. It's just a great event. And this is our 4th one, so it's very exciting.
All right, well, tell me on the details. When is it? What do they need to wear? All the things.
So it's April 24th,
Okay.
which is not this Friday, but next Friday. At 6 o'clock p.m. is when the program in the evening will start. It's at the Pines Evergreen Room here in Seymour. If you go on our Facebook page, which is 180 Recovery, there's a link to the website where you can get your tickets. And it starts at 6, and it's just going to be awesome.
Yeah. All right. So this is the 4th one. You mentioned that. So if someone, what's the biggest hurdle for someone to even make it to the stage to recovery?
Probably stigma would be a big hurdle, and lack of support, which is exactly why 180 RCO was started. Support in your recovery is huge, and that's what we are here for, no matter what your recovery looks like.
Yeah.
Can't do it on our own. If we could, we'd all fix ourselves.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah. She'll would probably do it right, though. I'm not very good as a fixer-upper. So, okay. So if people like more information, or how can they get tickets ahead of time?
So they need to go to our Facebook page. It's 180 Recovery. And then there's an advertise or a post. I'm not social media savvy.
It's okay.
There's a post, and it takes you to our website where you can get tickets. If the $10 is a barrier for tickets, please reach out to me on Facebook. We will get you those tickets free of cost. Not a concern. People have donated money to cover that, or we'll just cover that, because the event is to celebrate and honor, not keep anybody away.
Exactly. So it's good for the whole family to come.
Absolutely.
Friends and family.
We'll have a DJ. We're going to have a dinner, obviously. There's an ice cream bar for dessert, which I'm really excited about. Chaz Harper will be our guest speaker. He was going to give his testimony and his story, and it is amazing. There will be awards given out. Dress code, there's been a little bit of a buzz going on about that. There isn't one, so whatever. People will be dressed up very fancy, and people will be coming in their work clothes or sweatpants so they can eat more at the buffet. Whatever, come as you are, because that stuff doesn't matter to us. We just want to honor people, and we can't do that if they're not there. So
just need to be present. That's all you're asking. All right. Again, check out their Facebook page if you would like to go ahead and get tickets for that event, or if you want to check out, is it 180 RCO?
We are 180 RCO. Yes. And then the Facebook is 180 Recovery. A little confusing.
All right, we're getting it straight. That's okay. But how can people connect with 180 RCO as well?
They can stop by. We've got an office in Seymour, right down the street by Redeemer Lutheran. They can stop by our office in North Vernon, because we cover Jackson and Jennings counties. They can send me a message on Facebook. They can call us. They can text. email,
Yeah.
carrier
Send a smoke
pigeon, I
signal,
assume.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all good. Make sure you are too and get to this event. It's going to be fun celebrating you. We'll be back right here. I'm Kelly Trask. And that's a wrap on Southern Indiana Now. We've had so much fun visiting with all our friends in different sectors here in Southern Indiana, like we mentioned, from concerts to recovery dinners to red, white, and blue festivals and so much more. We have all the things here for you right now. And you can check us out online at southern.indiana.now.com or find us on our YouTube page or any place you like to get your favorite podcast. We just appreciate being one of them. We'll be here each and every week. Make sure you tune in for a new episode. Thanks again to Sean Hildreth, our producer, for making this episode as well as all the other ones happy and special. We'll be back again next week. I'm Kelly Trask.